Franklin Delano Roosevelt, fondly remembered as FDR, was born on January 30th, 1882, in Hyde Park, New York. This small town, nestled along the Hudson River, would be the backdrop for his early years and the foundation of his character. His family was wealthy and influential, with a lineage that traced back to the early Dutch settlers of New York. The Roosevelts were known for their social standing and their commitment to public service, a legacy that would deeply influence young Franklin. Young Franklin grew up in a world of privilege and high expectations. Surrounded by affluence, he was instilled with a sense of duty and responsibility from a very young age. He received a private education, first at home under the watchful eyes of his parents and tutors, and later at the prestigious Groton School, an institution known for shaping future leaders. At Groton, FDR excelled academically and displayed natural leadership qualities. His time there was marked by rigorous studies and the development of a strong moral compass. He was a bright and curious student with a keen interest in history and politics. His passion for these subjects was evident in his voracious reading habits and his eagerness to engage in intellectual discussions. He then went on to attend Harvard University, where he further honed his intellect and developed a passion for public service. Harvard provided him with a broader perspective on the world and the complexities of governance. At Harvard, FDR was deeply involved in extracurricular activities, particularly the student newspaper and the debate team. These experiences allowed him to refine his communication skills and build a network of influential peers. This period marked the beginning of his journey as a communicator and a leader. His ability to articulate his thoughts and inspire others became evident during these formative years. His experiences at Harvard would later prove invaluable as he navigated the complex world of politics. The lessons he learned and the connections he made during his time there laid the groundwork for his future endeavors in public service and leadership. Following his graduation from Harvard in 1904, Franklin Roosevelt embarked on a career in law. He studied at Columbia Law School, but left before graduating to marry his distant cousin, Eleanor Roosevelt, in 1905. Eleanor, with her strong sense of social justice, would become a powerful force in FDR's life and eventually in American politics. In 1910, FDR entered the political arena, winning a seat in the New York State Senate. This victory marked the beginning of his remarkable political journey. As a state senator, he quickly gained a reputation as a progressive reformer, championing the rights of workers and advocating for social justice. His early political career showcased his charisma and ability to connect with people. He possessed a natural charm and a genuine concern for the common man, qualities that would later endear him to a nation grappling with economic hardship. In the summer of 1921, at the age of 39, tragedy struck. Franklin Roosevelt was diagnosed with poliomyelitis, commonly known as polio. The disease left him paralyzed from the waist down, a devastating blow for a man of his stature and ambition. However, FDR refused to be defined by his disability. He poured his energy into rehabilitation, determined to regain his mobility. He swam, exercised, and sought experimental treatments, all the while maintaining a positive outlook that inspired those around him. While he never fully recovered the use of his legs, his indomitable spirit never faltered. This period of immense personal struggle tested his resilience and shaped his character. It deepened his empathy for the marginalized and fueled his commitment to social justice, qualities that would define his presidency. In 1928, Franklin Roosevelt was elected governor of New York. This marked the beginning of his rise to national prominence. His time as governor allowed him to demonstrate his leadership skills on a larger scale. He tackled numerous issues facing New York, showcasing his ability to manage complex problems. He implemented innovative programs to combat the effects of the Great Depression, which had gripped the nation. These programs were designed to provide immediate relief and long-term recovery. His efforts to alleviate the suffering of the unemployed and provide economic relief earned him national recognition. People saw him as a beacon of hope during these dark times. In 1932, with the nation reeling from the Great Depression, FDR was elected President of the United States. His campaign promised bold action and a new direction for the country. He promised a new deal for the American people, a series of programs designed to stimulate the economy, provide relief to the unemployed, and reform the financial system. This new deal would become a cornerstone of his presidency. His message of hope and his promise of action resonated with a nation desperate for change. People were inspired by his vision and his commitment to making a difference. His election marked the beginning of a new era in American history. The country looked to him for leadership and solutions to the pressing problems of the time. His leadership would guide the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, two of the most challenging periods in the 20th century. His ability to inspire and lead would leave a lasting legacy on the nation and the world. FDR's presidency was defined by his ambitious New Deal programs, which were a series of initiatives aimed at revitalizing the American economy and providing much-needed support to its citizens. These programs aimed to provide relief, recovery, and reform to a nation battered by the Great Depression, a period marked by widespread unemployment, poverty, and economic instability. Among the most significant were the Social Security Act, which provided a safety net for the elderly, the unemployed, and the disabled. This landmark legislation ensured that vulnerable populations had some form of financial security. The Works Progress Administration, another cornerstone of the New Deal, created millions of jobs through public works projects, building infrastructure that would benefit the nation for decades to come. The Civilian Conservation Corps employed young men in conservation efforts across the country, helping to preserve natural resources while providing employment and training to the youth. The New Deal fundamentally reshaped the role of the federal government in American life, expanding its responsibilities and influence in unprecedented ways. It expanded the social safety net, regulated the financial industry to prevent future economic collapses, and invested heavily in public works to stimulate economic growth and development. While critics argued that the New Deal expanded government power too much, fearing it would lead to excessive control over the economy and individual lives, its programs provided essential relief during a time of crisis and left a lasting legacy on American society, demonstrating the potential of government intervention in times of need. The New Deal, while not without its flaws, offered a lifeline to millions of Americans, helping them to survive the harsh realities of the Great Depression. It helped to restore faith in the American dream, giving people hope that they could rebuild their lives and their country. It stands as a testament to FDR's unwavering belief in the power of government to effect positive change in the lives of ordinary citizens, showcasing his commitment to ensuring that no American was left behind during one of the nation's darkest times. As the world descended into chaos with the outbreak of World War II in 1939, FDR played a crucial role in navigating America's response. He initially maintained a policy of neutrality, providing aid to allied nations while avoiding direct military intervention. However, the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 forced the United States into the war, with FDR leading the nation through its darkest hour. FDR's leadership during World War II was characterized by his unwavering determination to defeat fascism and his ability to rally the nation behind the war effort. He worked closely with Allied leaders, including Winston Churchill of Great Britain and Joseph Stalin of the Soviet Union, to forge a united front against the Axis powers. His wartime leadership transformed the United States into a global superpower. It also cemented his place as one of the most consequential presidents in American history, a leader who guided the nation through its greatest challenges. Franklin Delano Roosevelt's presidency was a time of profound change and upheaval. He led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, two of the most challenging periods in American history. His New Deal programs reshaped the role of the federal government and provided a safety net for millions of Americans. His leadership during World War II helped to defeat fascism and establish the United States as a global superpower. FDR's legacy is complex and multifaceted, but there is no doubt that he left an indelible mark on American society. His policies and actions continue to be debated today, but his impact on American history is undeniable. He expanded the role of government, championed social justice, and led the nation through some of its darkest hours. Franklin Delano Roosevelt died in office on April 12, 1945, just months before the Allied victory in World War II. He left behind a legacy of leadership, compassion, and unwavering belief in the American spirit. His New Deal programs, his wartime leadership, and his commitment to social justice continue to shape American society today. FDR's presidency marked a turning point in American history. He redefined the role of government, expanded the social safety net, and led the nation through some of its greatest challenges. His life and legacy continue to inspire and challenge us, reminding us of the power of leadership, the importance of compassion, and the enduring strength of the American spirit. His story is a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of empathy, and the enduring belief in the possibility of progress. He left an indelible mark on the nation, one that continues to shape the American story. Don't miss out on more fascinating stories from history. Subscribe to our channel and embark on a journey through time with us. We delve into the lives of remarkable individuals and explore the events that have shaped our world. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of history enthusiasts.